edition of the Big C Jamboree. I tell you what, we got a good show tonight, an unusual show, one we wanted to do for quite some time. We didn't bring any of the guest performers this time. We featured the people in our band. We've got, besides playing these good instruments the way they do, they are some good singers in this band too, and we're going to feature them, and of course our regulars that are always on the show. And I noticed in looking at our list, Chuck, we ain't got your song down. You did it? You forgot it? Okay. We don't get him to sing one of these days. And we're also featuring Western swing music tonight. You're going to hear some songs you hadn't heard in a long time, and maybe some songs you've never heard before, because we got some songwriters in our group that are writing this type of music. And Western swing and the last legislature, Texas legislature, that last year became the official music of Texas. And it was born here in Texas. It's got its start in Fort Worth, Texas, about 1930, when Bob Wills and Milton Brown and a guitar player by the name of Herman Ospiker got together, and they formed a little band. Bob Wills had a band called Wills Fiddle Band. It's him and a guitar player. He met up with a singer named Milton Brown, and they became, after a name change or two, they became the original Lycra Doughboys. Well, after future Governor W. Lee O'Daniel was the one that hired me to be on the radio, and they both of them didn't get along with W. Lee too well, and so Milton Brown left first in 1932. He formed a band called the Musical Brownies, and got a radio show, and had two recording sessions, one for Bluebird Records and one for Decca Records, and became the most popular band in Texas at that time. It was on several radio stations, based out of Fort Worth, toured all the time, come to Corsicana a bunch of times. Unfortunately, Milton was involved in a real bad car wreck in 1936 out on the Jacksboro Highway, Fort Worth, and died of pneumonia a few days later. The historians are still debating where Western swing music would have gone if he'd have lived, because he was a good singer and had a great band. In fact, his band was first recorded most of the Western swing songs that we know today. They were still around at that time. The next year, 1933, Bob Wills organized his first band down in Waco, Texas, called the Playboys. Wasn't until he got up to Oklahoma and KVOO in Tulsa, Oklahoma, it became real popular. Of course, 1940, wrote San Antonio Rose, and a lot of other songs. And a lot of the songwriters started writing songs for Western swing. It was really, really popular. Fred Rose, and later on Cindy Walker. And now the music is well known because of mainly one group, Asleep at the Wheel, down in Austin, Texas, that keep that music alive. But there's going to be other bands. These younger bands are going to pick up on it. You're going to hear some good music here tonight. And one of the old songs that originally recorded by Milton Brown, later on by Bob Wills, we're going to bring a fella out to do that song right now. The singing gardener, Mr. Fred Hayes.
Thank you, Bobby. You know what's the problem with being first up here? You got to adjust everything. And I begin to think I wasn't strong enough to do it. Well, we talk about Bob Wills, and this is one of his, and you'll probably remember.
Last night
artist or not, but that was a Moon Mulligan. We was kind of getting you in the mood for the music tonight. He was a great Western swing performer from Texas. And he sang one of Fred Hayes' favorite songs, Mona Lisa. Well, new songs are being written about Western swing and in the Western swing genre, and we've got a fella that's one of our regulars here, fixing to come on stage, that writes some good songs, and he has written a really good song about Western swing. His name is Stan Mahan.
This is my kind of night, swing night. All right. Let's go, Jody. 1, 2, 3. Swing is black. It's what gives a long faded thing. Words got its cattle, sweet water got its rattles, and always got a little bit of everything. If you're looking for the brown-eyed beauty, try your best over old San Antonio. If you're making a swing through Texas, you want a Tuba River, try Guadalupe on the old Frio. And swing by Houston, pick up an old man daughter, and take her out for a little ride. Swing on down to Corpus, put your feet down in the sand, and let her get some sun on her backside. Swing is the thing here in Texas. Oh, Bob will never tell a lie. I know you're gonna stay when you hear twin fiddles play. I'll swing right here in Texas till I die. Go, go! One time. Swing by Houston, pick up an old man daughter, and take her out for a little ride. Swing on down to Corpus, put your feet down in the sand, and let her get some sun on her backside. And swing is the thing here in Texas. Oh, Bob will never tell a lie. I know you wanna stay when you hear twin fiddles play. I'll swing right here in Texas till I die. I know you wanna stay when you hear twin fiddles play. I'll swing right here in Texas till I die. All right, thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Stan will be back later in our show. Say, I hope you'll look at this little thing that you get when you come in, a little program. I hope you'll look at it as a shopping guide, because that's what you should. We have got some great sponsors that help us put on a quality show each month down here. And we like to talk about it a little bit. We don't want to talk too much because you come here to hear the music. But still, I think they deserve a little more than just that ad in the paper. And our newest sponsor is Red's Lube and Tune. It's at the intersection of North 13th, North Beaton, and Northwood Drive Boulevard. And that place where you could get run over, you don't want yourself. He was the manager, Red Autry, and his wife, he was the manager over at the Luke Place there on 24th and 7th Avenue. And he was the manager of that. Well, he's in business now, and he wants your business, and he does a real good job. And he's doing a good business there. I pass there every day, and he's got the cars. I'll tell you what, he'll take care of your car, whatever needs to be done. Statham Realty will also take care of you if you have a need of buying some property or selling some property, whether it be commercial or residential or farmland. And one of our original sponsors, and we appreciate them so much, Bill and Eleanor Statham, have about 4 offices, I think, and about 6 agents working for them now, so they're doing real well. B&G Auto Parts is one of our original sponsors, been in business here on Beaton Street for 40 years. And real nice people. Gary and Carolyn Pillins come to our show every month, and they really do a good job now. So if you need something in the way of auto parts, don't go to these places out on 17. You do business with our local man down here that'll give you all kinds of discounts. Jenny's Cafe up in Palmer, Texas is a good place to eat. I'll tell you what, if you go into Dallas and go in the morning, you can get breakfast there, you can get lunch, they have lunch specials. And on Friday, this is 6 days a week, and on Friday night about 5 o'clock, they open back up and got some good catfish and some good country music up there, kind of an open mic type thing. So if you sing, you might want to go up there and show them what you could do. Well, our next guest here, I call him the songwriter's best friend because he really knows how to sing a song, and he's going to do an old good Western swing type song. His name is Billy Roy Mitchell.
How y'all doing? All right. Oh, Jody Lovell. There you go. I'm ready.
Oh, start a
nurse, been a nurse for 21 years. She's currently teaching nursing at Nevada College in Waxahachie. And the reason she's so special to us, she is the oldest daughter of Charlie Walker, Grand Ole Opry. She comes from a family of 10 children. Charlie had 10 children, 6 girls and 4 boys, right? And I talk a lot about Cindy Walker, the lady that wrote songs that lived down in my head for the last 50 years of her life. The first time I met her, I went to her home, and we visited for about an hour. And when I was getting ready to leave, she mentioned that 5 entertainers had named children after her. And she began naming them all. She said Bob Wills, Johnny Cash, Merle Travis, and Joe Davis. That was 4. She said, I got a call from Charlie Walker one time. And he said, Cindy, you got another little baby named after you. And she said they talked for a few minutes, and she congratulated him, of course. And she said when she hung up, she thought, well, this is my birthday. The baby was born on my birthday, July the 20th. And she called Charlie back. Here's the baby right here. And I also found out that besides being named after Cindy Walker, and I didn't know that Cindy Walker's real name was Lucinda. And I understand she didn't like it too well, so just called herself Cindy. But she's also named after Carrie Rogers, Jimmy Rogers' widow. So she's got a lot of history. Why don't you get on that microphone over there? Tell us a story or two that you were telling me about your famous dad.
First of all, I thank you for inviting me up here, and it's wonderful to be in Corsicana. And one of the many, many things that Dad bequeathed to his children was a tremendous love for their country, and he loved his country, but he especially loved Texas. I mean, no matter where in the world Dad went, and he did move to Tennessee when he joined the Grand Ole Opry, but he stayed very true to Texas. He was a member of a group up there called Texans Living in Tennessee. And a lot of country music entertainers from Texas live there per their occupation. But one of the things that I'm so very, very proud of, Dad, many, many things, but when you occupy a nation, the first thing you do is you take over their communications. And Dad taught me this when he went to Japan, when the Great War was over, at the end of that time. There was a huge drive to help with public relations, as you can well imagine. And of course, the big band music was very popular at that time. But one of my most thing that I'm so proud of, Dad was the first soldier that played Western music over Japanese radio. And it was just profoundly well received. And there were the general in charge of that area said, Charlie, we have got to win some hearts and minds here. It was a pretty critical time. And so he took a Western band, Western swing music, out on a big flatbed trailer around the little villages in Japan, and he really won the hearts and minds of a lot of people and helped so many soldiers that were very homesick and wanting to come home and missed their home. So that's something that I'm so very proud of. Dad he was the first soldier that played American Western music over Japanese radio. But I'll tell you quickly, I won't take too long, I'll tell you quickly a funny story about Cindy, because I know y'all remember her so well and love her. And Dad, she was a fine Christian lady, devout Christian lady. And Dad used to give her the business a little bit about she wouldn't fly. She was scared of flying. And Dad said, now, Cindy, how can a woman who knows the Lord and is as close to the Lord as you are be afraid of flying? And she said, well, Charlie, I feel like when I'm in an airplane, I'm just a little bit too far out. Too far out for him. So that was always one of the little joke that they had together, because she and her mom always rode the train when she toured. But I do thank y'all for having me up here, and this is a wonderful, wonderful program and show here, and thank y'all for keeping Western Swing alive, because it is very much an American art that we must sustain. Thank y'all. Good to meet you.
Perry's dad, Charlie Walker, was born above Dallas in Coltville, a little town in Collin County. His first professional job was singing with the Bill Boyd and the Capital Ramblers over at station WRR that I used to listen to as a child, and really thought a lot of Bill Boyd. He later became a very important disc jockey, one of the most well-known and well-respected disc jockeys in the United States, out of San Antonio. And he was also recording on the side. He had that big hit that Billy Roy just sang, "Pick Me Up on Your Way Down." And he wanted to go to the Opry, but he had a big family to support, and he's a little scared of quitting his day job, and he was so popular. The fellow that owned the radio station had one in Nashville, wanted to go to Nashville to manage that station, but he still wanted to stay into music. And it was after he had about the third hit, in 1966, he decided to move to Nashville, became a member of the Grand Ole Opry in 66, and was a member until he passed away in 2008. Well, Zaneta's back.
Briefly, with another little part of the Charlie Walker song.
Here, Chickadees, down here on North Beaton, a few doors from the old Roy's Cafe, do a great job with embroidery. That's the main purpose down there. If you belong to an organization, or maybe you just want a personalized shirt or blouse, go down there and have them do your job there. They really do a good job. We had some caps. We still got those caps back there? We're out of them. We're going to have to reorder here. They also sell some children's clothes down there and handbags and all. You women go down there and check out Chickadees. I think you'll be surprised. Innovative Therapies out here on Business 287, not Business really. Yeah, I guess it is. Out 287 South. They do a real good job with therapy, mainly, not exclusively, but children's therapy. I was out there the other day and saw a case that made me think it takes special people to work in places like that, and places that own that type of business all. And Betsy Schroeder is the co-partner out there, and she's Brad and Byron Haynes' sister. And they do a real good job. So if you know somebody that has some problems, children mainly, tell them about it. Innovative Therapies. All Those Famous Music is pretty well into their new location, which is over where another music store used to be, on the little strip mall there back of the Texaco station that Roy French runs at the intersection of 24th and 2nd Avenue. And he's got a lot of stuff in there now for all kinds of musicians, but if you're looking for something he doesn't have, he'll order it for you. And the Double E Steakhouse over in Curry serves some of the best food in Devere County and any of the counties around here. Great breakfast, great lunch specials. They even got specials at night, different items for different days and all. And they do a real good job with food, and it's not too far in Curry, Texas. One reason we want to have this show here is to feature people like this that play their instruments real good, but they also sing. And this fellow's got a fairly new guitar there, and he sure likes to play too. And let's give a big hand to ordinarily our steel guitar player, but he's going to be singing here tonight, Ron Sykes. Instrumentalist who does a real good job playing that lead guitar up here. He's also the songwriter. He's going to come forward and do a song. I think I surprised him here. This is a song he wrote called Time and Time Again. Big hand for Joe Honey.
Time again, you said you love me. Time and time again,
such a shy person, he asked me to introduce that song and tell that he wrote it. He don't like to talk. He lets that guitar talk for him. He's going to love the next part of this show. We do this occasionally. We've done it in the past, and we fix to do it again. We're going to honor one of our members. And you know how hard it is to get a biography on somebody without them knowing about it. You get a little bit from one person, a little more, you kind of go to your own memory and put it all together, and I think we've got it together pretty much, Joe. Joe Honey, we're honoring you tonight. And I'm going to read off what we put together on Joe here. If I had to give a nickname to Joe Honey, and I do give nicknames to people, this is probably going to stick with you for the rest of your life, it would be the music man of Corsicana and Navarre County. He has mastered the lead guitar, the fiddle, the mandolin, the bass, the electric keyboard, steel guitar, and drums. Do you know he played drums? He started playing music at 10 years old with a fiddle and mandolin. By age 13, he added the guitar. His earliest musical memory was playing at the old elementary school, Sam Houston, when it was located behind Olay, all by himself. And I guarantee that's hard to do, especially for kids, when you're a kid yourself. In high school, he was a part of a musical group called the Four Seniors. And I use my little memory, what little bit I got left. This group was made up of Bob Armstead, Joe and his brother, and one other person. I'm not sure who they was. And they played the Palace Theater for some midnight shows and were quite a hit. And I remember that. My oldest brother, Clay, deceased now, he managed the Palace from the mid-50s to the early 60s. The late Interstate Theaters transferred him out of town. He loved live music. He loved a show like this. And he tried to have live music on the midnight shows and the kids shows. And after he passed away down in Houston, his family sent some of his memorabilia up to me. And some pictures in there that he had made when he was at the Palace or had someone make for him. And I gave Joe one of those pictures. It was the Four Seniors on stage. They had nice sport coats on. They was all dressed alike. Joe was playing this got to be in about 56, 57 along in there. So he's been out in front of the public a long time, I guarantee you. Joe is the lead guitarist for Elbert Brister's band, the Nightlighters, playing all over Texas till they disbanded. I think Sybil's probably in the audience here tonight, isn't she? Grape Creek. Where'd I get the Nightlighters? Well, it was the Nightlighters too. He was in that too. You was in that too. Okay, Grape Creek. I'm sorry. Here. Okay. Told you my memory wasn't all that good. He was a member of the local version of the Brazos Valley Boys that we put together for Hank Thompson's appearance in Corsicana in 1998. You're playing keyboard on that because Hank didn't want nobody but him playing the guitar. With that Super 400, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to go up there anyway, would you? Okay, he also, as a member of the Grape Creek Band, he also backed up David Frizzell when he made his first appearance in Corsicana in the late 80s. Joe began playing with Jody Thomas and Ron Sykes when he became the lead guitarist for the Corsicana Opry over at the Palace Theater, starting in 2004. After that, they became the house band for the Ennis Opry at both Ennis, Texas, when it moved over to Barville until it closed a few years ago. And Joe has been a part of the play Always Patsy Cline, there's Anita, and Sandy Mayhood have produced both here and on the road at Canton and Palestine. In addition to his duties at the Big C Jamboree, Joe plays 2 times a month at the Henderson County Senior Citizen Center for a concert and dance. And he and his wife Betty have 2 grown children, I think Brad and Judy. How many grandchildren? He ain't gonna talk. How many grandchildren? I didn't get a chance to talk to Betty before we got on stage. And they live, Joe and Betty live in Frost, Texas. I'm not sure how many years, but a long time since I've known him. So we got somebody here that's going to present an award to you, and is they coming up on stage? Well, he's already on stage. It's a fellow that knows him real well. Mr. Ron Sykes is going to make this presentation.
You know, I remember when I first had the opportunity to start playing music with Joe, you learn an awful lot from a guy like this, you know, from all these guys, but Joe not only being an excellent lead guitar player, but has an understanding of so many different musical instruments, including steel guitar. And I've just learned so much playing music with him over the years. So this just says, on behalf of the Big C Jamboree, honors Joe Honey for contributing over 50 years to country music. July 14th, 2012. Thank you, Joe, for being a part of it.
What can I say? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We knew better to do this to him before he sang that song. Well, we've talked a lot about Cindy Walker. If you look at the songs written for Western swing music, I guess she's going to be the one that wrote the most songs. She wrote 50 songs that Bob Wills recorded. And this is one of the songs that she wrote and gave away. Not many songwriters give songs away. Some of them had to give half of it away to get them recorded. Some of those well-known entertainers would want their names on as it. But this wasn't the case. She gave this song to O.W. Mayo, which was Bob Wills' longtime manager in Tulsa, Oklahoma, for gratitude for his help in helping her meet Bob Wills, get the songs to him. Right after she met him, Bob was getting ready to do a series of Western movies for Columbia Pictures, where he's going to co-star in with his Texas Playboys. And they needed songs for them to do. And he made sure that Columbia Pictures hired her to write all the songs for those 8 movies, about 32 songs, I think, altogether. And this is one of the songs that came out of it, and no, it's not one of the songs. It's the song that she gave away to O.W. Mayo. It's got his name on it. We would have known she wrote it, but she told Roy Miller on the phone, one of my songs just won an Emmy, a Grammy. And he wanted to know which one. She told him the story about it. And we sure do like it. It's called Blues for Dixie. If you've ever been to Tennessee when those old cotton fields are white and the pale moonlight, then you got the blues for Dixie. If you've seen in the pale moonlight, then you got the blues for Dixie. If you've seen the glamour of the Alabama moon shining in It's leaving me blue for Dixie. Well, we're going to take a little break here. And you got plenty of time to, of course, go to the restroom and stretch your legs. But be sure to go back to that snack bar there. They have got some good food. You've got time to eat it. If you walk by that good-looking fellow selling those tickets back there for the 50-50, you need to go back. Because we only have some good money in it tonight. We're going to give it away at the end of the show. I'm going to be down here long and know about bunch of birthdays and at least one anniversary. And I think my writing gets worse every month. I sure hope I can read all this stuff. We ain't got no Chinaman in the house yet. I believe that's what this looks like. Okay, birthdays. Don Slaughter has one this month. I didn't catch where it was on the 4th of the month or it was coming up on the 24th. Bobby Carpenter is here with us tonight, and he's got a birthday on the 17th. Fred Hayes has got one Friday on July the 20th, and also Carrie Self, Cindy Walker's namesake. And Cindy Walker had one on that birthday, July the 20th. Let's see, Peggy Thomas has got one on the 6th, a birthday. And Ron Sykes has got one on the 11th, is that right? 11th. Last week, okay, yeah, last week, okay. Let's see, Stan Mahan has got one on the 31st. And Bill Abercrombie has got one on the 23rd. And that's the birthdays, and on anniversaries, Sammy and Peggy Thomas have got one on the 11th, or had one on the 11th. Ready? I bet you got a song for all them people, don't you?
Oh, there I am. I think we're going to sing happy birthday, y'all. Happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday, all y'all. Happy birthday to y'all.
Well, I tell you what, that music during the break time, Moon Mulligan is about as hard to follow as Billy Roy Mitchell, and that's hard. Well, here's another Cindy Walker song, one that she wrote for one of those movies Bob Wills is going to star in. It's got a line in there that I didn't really understand. I didn't really know what she was talking about there. And I talked to her about it. And I said, well, that line in there, I bet my kale that you hail from Texas. And I didn't know what kale was. My mom never used kale to cook. And my wife didn't, and I didn't know what kale was. According to the dictionary, it's a part of the mustard family. And they put it on plates to make plates look good in these fancy restaurants and all. But she says, quite a sense of humor, she says, you didn't think I said, I bet my tail that you hail from Texas. Anyway, here's another song we like, and I hope I can remember all the words to it. I kind of messed that other one up, and I'm glad she wasn't here to scold me. Call, you're from Texas. Pardon me, stranger, I hope there's no danger of me getting off of my range. But I calculate you're from my state, and though you may think it's strange, I'm about as how you're from Texas. When I was telling your life story there, Joe, I forgot to mention that you were in the gospel group. Mary Slater, Rod Slater's gospel group. Give the name of it again, man. He's played in so many. Glory Band. And y'all won an award over in Waco. I went to that program that night. Y'all won an award, the best in this Central Texas area, the best gospel group. Yeah. I tell you what, no ends of this man's talent. And there's no ends to the next man's talent either. I tell you what, he's a little tired these days. So he's running that farmer's market down there. He's playing lead guitar up at Ellis County Opry. And he's growing all in vegetables. He plays over at the Senior Citizen Center every Monday. Let's give a big hand to old Mr. Fred Hayes.
Thank you, Bobby. I was surprised you even remember my name. No, Bobby. He likes to throw these axioms out. People, you know, like a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, you know, something like that. He told me, he says, a hair on the head is worth two in the brush. Well, this is a Bob Wills song that Cindy didn't write. Some of these old songs we haven't done in years and years, and I got to look at it. This is where I stay most of the time.
job there, Fred. Boy, you done a good job with them songs. You sing it over to center a little bit more. I tell you what, those dancers out here that are dancing on that first song that he did is Bill and Peggy Chandler from out in Eureka. And we sure glad to see Bill up and around again. He's had some little health problems here lately. We're glad to see you out. And dancing, too. Two of the best dancers in the state of Texas, I guarantee. Let's talk some more about our sponsors here. The Cowboy Church meets down here at Martin Music Hall right now. In about another week or so, it's going to be 2 more weeks. You're going to be in their new building. They constructed a new building out on Highway 31 West, and it's about ready to move in. And they start their morning service at 10 o'clock. And if you don't have a church home already, you need to come down and check them out. Get a good message, an awful lot of good music, right?
Oh, yeah. That's for sure.
And like I say, they do a real good job. So if you don't already go to a church somewhere, you don't have to dress up for their church. I think that's one of the main things is come in your blue jeans, right? And your cowboy hats. Hans Furniture Store has been in business for 48 years. In a little old town like this, you know they're doing something right if they've been in business that long. And they're right across from the post office out here, down the street from the palace. And been there almost all that time across the street before that. They're the largest discount furniture store between Dallas and Houston, and still hold that distinction. And they'll treat you right. They got a gift room down there, so if you need a gift for somebody, go down and check them out on that. That good-looking fellow over there is going to be singing a little later on. He's already sung on the first half. Lon Sykes is also a real estate man with Secret 21 and does a good job. Well-educated. He's well-educated on that. You still got a daughter that needs to be educated too, don't you? She left it up? Going to what? College? Oh, boy, it's going to take some money. If you need some real estate or got something to sell or want to buy something with it, there's a fellow sitting right over there. He'll even put on a cowboy hat for you. Come out there and meet you in the field somewhere. The Old Aggie General Store is an institution down in Eureka on Highway 287. Been in business for a long, long time. The present owners are Tammy and Bubba Cantrell. She's also a real estate agent for Statham Realty. And they got the best hamburgers on the lake. Got everything else you need to have a good time on Richland Chambers Way. Well, this next fella, he's writing some of the new songs that we talk about. And he's going to be singing to it, one of his new songs here in just a few minutes. Let's give a big hand to Sam Lahan.
This is a little title cut off my third CD called Big Time Down in Texas. Here we go. We always have a big time down in Texas. There's a party going on night and day. We always have a big time down in Texas. And in Texas is where I'm gonna stay. When you hit that old hardwood floor, somebody yell. There's not a better way to end the day. We always have a big time down in Texas. And in Texas we'll swing the night away. I'll swing it. told him I was gonna shoot him. Anybody got a pistol? Let me catch my breath now. Catch your breath now. Oh. I wrote this next tune about a week ago. About a week back. Yeah, I had a week back. No. Billy Roy's girlfriend, Priscilla. Real nice gal.
Hey, we don't want to tell that story.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, that's a different story. Okay.
That's a different one. Billy Roy, we were somewhere eating, and Billy Roy got up, and Priscilla said, "Are you leaving?" or something like that. And Billy Roy said, "Does it look like I'm leaving?" And I said, "Priscilla, write that down and give it to me." Well, that was about 2 weeks ago. Now we got a little song called "Does It Look Like I'm Leaving?" Well, you got to be careful around me. I'll write a song about you. It does. That would be like the moon leaving the stars above. And if you think I'm going, you're thinking all wrong. If you're sitting around here waiting on my so long. Well, I've hung around here for a good while now, and I ain't looking to go. The longer I'm with you, I love you more, and my feelings are starting to show. Say, Sam, you're always looking for ideas. I got an idea for a song. Will I get writers credit on here now?
Probably not.
Probably.
I'll tell you what,
That figures.
you'll get the same thing I get.
Nothing. Why don't you write a song about the Music Man of Corsicana, or Frost, or Navarre County? You just take your pick.
Well, we'll think about it.
Yeah, good. Put the seed in there. 2 weeks, you'll have it. Say, is that the third CD out yet?
No, it's already out. Yeah.
Fourth one? You got it for sale back here.
Yeah, I got some.
Well, you need to bring them in. I think some of these folks might.
Oh, okay. And then I'm working
You work?
on one right now.
Good Lord. Okay.
Hey, Bobby.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, speaking of CDs, this next fellow's got a CD. He was on the one about the Stars of the Opry, the first one, and he's got his own CD. He has those for sale back there. And I said something about him being hard to follow. Singers have to come after somebody else, and I was talking about Moon Mulligan being so hard to follow, but he's dead, so I don't need to worry about Moon anymore. But I do need to worry about this fella here. He's the songwriter's best friend. He's the pride of Hubbard, Texas. His name's Billy Roy Metro.
He got it.
I love Stan's new song. It was pretty. Yeah. I'm glad I gave you the idea. I want some money out of it. No, I'll catch you a little later. All right. Good to see you, Bill, Peggy. Just lift my head. Right or wrong, I always love you. Though you're gone, I can't forget. Right or wrong, I'll keep on dreaming. Still I'll wait with that same old regret. All along I knew I'd lose you.
true value. Anything you need in the way of hardware, paint, plumbing supplies, garden supplies, they got it out there. Real nice people do business with. You know, a lot of these stores you go into around here, you just wander through and you're kind of on your own, you know. And as a general rule, there'll somebody that'll meet you at the door at Guild Fillings and carry you to the right place and help you look for what you're in there for. And that's kind of unusual these days. Real service you get out there. Curington Cleaners has been in the Curington family since 1948. Kat Curington's granddaughter, Jeannie Castor, and her husband Mike, run it now, and there's no place that I would trust my good clothes with except Curington Cleaners. They're nice people, very civic-minded people, and do a real good job with the clothes. They've got a good business in there, too. Vertex Machine Shop is operated by Mark and Sammy Thomas, and they do a good job, too, and working on all kinds of equipment, and custom welding, and of course machine shop stuff, and I've said this before, and I'm saying it in a nice way. If they carry something out there and they can't fix it, they'll tell you where to go to get it to get it fixed. I said it in a nice way, to get it fixed. They're real nice people out there. Billy and I are going to take a vacation here in about 2 months, and we're going to go through this place here and see what it looks like. I bet it's pretty. You've been out there. The Friendly Pines in Broken Bow, Oklahoma, right across the Oklahoma line from Texas. And if you get tired of looking around at old flatlands and old mud here in Navarre County, and you want to see something different, well, Glenda Terry and her husband co-own that business. Glenda's a Corsicana resident, and it's real pretty. And you tell them Corsicana, and I bet you they'll give you a good deal. Won't they, Sammy?
Yes.
Jody.
Yeah.
Sammy's son, Jody.
You'll go on.
Tell them, oh Lord, don't mention Jody. Might mention Sammy. He's the nice one in the family. They'll probably give you this gift. Well, this good-looking fellow standing at the microphone, he's a real estate agent. He works in the machine shop too. He sells real estate. He plays in every band around here that Jody don't play in, and a few that he does. And he sings a good song. Give him a big hand to Ryan. Thank you.
All
want to remind you another show we have down here on the fourth Saturday of each month, right here at Martin Music Hall. The fourth Saturday will be July the 28th this month. The doors open at 6 just like we do, and the show starts at 7 just like we do. Admission is $10. It's called the Gospel Jubilee. It's also produced by our producer up here, Jody Thomas. This month has the Eternal River Band, Shelley Buckley, Danielle Pillins, and also a regular Carolyn Cobb. The Heavenly Highways Band will be backing them all up. That's Elias Lowe, Gary Poe, and Ricky Woodall. And if you love good gospel music, I think we all do, there's a place to go on the fourth Saturday of each month, right here at Martin Music Hall. And now, this is Anita Talley Shopper.
Gotta worry, haven't got a care, haven't got a thing to call my own. But though I'm out of money, I'm a millionaire, I still have my home in San Antonio. When I greet my neighbor with a hi you all, I'm wealthy as a king up on the throne. Well, you can have your mansion or your cottage home, I still have my home in San Antonio. Traveled all the country on my merry way, been in crowds and felt I was alone. But when I feel like bragging, I just stop to say, I'm a native son of San Antonio. Well, there's a sweet somebody beside the animal, someday he's gonna be my very own. And then we'll buy a house in a year or so, for our little home in San Antonio. Yeah, I still have my home in San Antonio. Thank you.
Well, let's get our lights on. We're going to have a drawing here. We're
All
going to
right.
start off with the 50-50 tickets. Brianna, are you here where you can help us out on stage? Come on up. Yeah, get your red tickets out. That's the 50-50 tickets if you bought one back there. And I hope you did, because we got a little jackpot of $65 tonight. That always helps.
I like that. Oh, upside down. Last four. 0, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, sorry.
0, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Carolyn Pillins, good. I think Carolyn brought something here tonight. Brought me something, I know that. I'm going to be warm with my cowboy blanket she gave me. Let's see. We're going to, our general admission tickets, that's that little blue one or gray one or whatever color it is. Let's see. Let's start off with this. This is from Dottie Wiggman.
Okay, last four. 9, 5, 1, 3. 95, 13.
Take 3.
All right.
Let's see. I'm not sure what this is.
a bow and arrow.
It may be. A broken bow from broken bow, yeah. It's free, whatever it is.
Okay, how about 9509? 9509.
It's there. Did somebody escape during the intermission?
9509. Okay, we're going to try another one. 9509. One more time. No? No? Okay. How about 9554? 9554. Here we go.
On the back row there. There we go. Got some tools from Gary Pillins down at the B&G Auto. Oh, hey. Like to have that myself.
All right, 9539. 9539. Bingo.
Y'all see, that's a lucky spot back there close to the back. And usually they have to walk so far from the okay. Okay, we got one more thing. Oh, okay. You want to do that now? 2 tickets? Okay, yeah. 2 tickets to a future show. 1 ticket to a future show. Okay. 1 ticket to a future show.
Okay, 9558. 9558.
Okay, okay.
And you'll just need to
That's
see
Ms. Andrews.
Miss Sharon.
And since we don't have the ticket ready, we'll...
Did you see Sharon after we did the show?
Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, we got some food left.
Got another ticket.
One more ticket away.
Okay, another ticket. Good, good.
All right, how about 9433? 9433.
Okay, you don't need to go forward.
And you'll just need to see Sharon at the end of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you go?
That's right. Right on that. True value. Okay, now we got the food. Is that it?
Yeah, but the band gets that.
Oh, the match.
Whoever wins that has to split it in half with the band.
It sure looks good. Who is that? Your mom?
Yep.
That's your mom. She is a good cook. I guarantee
You
you.
buy that.
Okay, how about
There went Sunday dinner for you, boy.
9507? 9507.
Hey, good. That's it. That's it.
Donnie needs to introduce this young man and tell what he's doing.
Do what now?
Donnie, introduce this young man and tell what he's doing. Introduce this young man and tell what he's doing.
Brock, introduce Brock. Brock's a movie star. Yeah.
Yes, he is. This is Brock, and he is Chuck and Dottie's grandson. And as you notice, he's very handsome. And he's doing some movies and commercials and all kinds of stuff. So we're really honored that he's here tonight. So, yeah, from California. How's that? Where he's been hanging out lately.
Well,
And how about a hand for Brianna back here?
She's gonna be the new drummer.
Jody says she's going to be the new drummer.
here's Miss Anita back. of music for a long time. You might remember Alton Hurley used to sing with one of the Against the Wind bands or groups that Jody